The other big story regarding at least cost-cutting, David, is Meta. The report in the Journal looking to cut as much as 10% of expenses pretty soon. Morgan Stanley actually ups their 23 EPS estimate.
Yeah.
Sees 3 to 8 billion of 23 OPEX savings.
There's a guy, usually he's next to us in the middle here. Yeah. I mean, Jim, you were talking about this weeks ago. You know, every so often I actually give you credit.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you, David.
You know, you're welcome.
I thought you were on your phone. I didn't know you were listening. That's so cool.
Yeah, I was listening out of my right ear, but you were talking about this very subject exactly in the same way, that they were culling. None of them seem to like to say that we're actually cutting people, although Wall Street might react positively to more concrete language. But you were talking about this
well,
weeks
it's not
ago.
like District 13. I mean, we're not talking about some sort of. It's not a game. It's not the Hunger Games, but they're doing two things. One is there's a really good piece today I was reading, and it's very, very long, about how the company is cutting their way to a gigantic number, which is something that nobody is thinking about at all. I'm very excited about that because I think that there is a lot of fat at Meta. But the other thing, David, that people just are endlessly talking about, monetizing WhatsApp. And I think that's a very, very big deal. It was a major theme at the conference I am at. Brett Taylor talked about it. People are very excited about what's going on at WhatsApp. And I've got to tell you, David, if they spun the thing off, the stock would be higher.
Well, there's a piece on the tape this morning, David, about chief metaverse officers getting multi-million-dollar paydays. P&G, CAA, Crate and Barrel, LVMH, all with the chief metaverse officer. You think we need one?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I select you as our chief metaverse officer, Carl. Do we have the graphic? Because it never, always love to see Jim. I think it was somebody on Twitter said it looks like he's. I won't even say what it looks like. But, Jim, again, we've been talking about the metaverse here at this test for quite some time. There it is.
Oh,
yeah, there he is. Strip club owner Jim Cramer. With somebody on Twitter. I can't get it out of my head every time I see that. But, Jim, listen, the commercial opportunity in the metaverse, to be serious about it. And by the way, Disney, obviously, I talked to Chapek about this last week. He doesn't call it the metaverse, but he has a different name for it because not everybody wants to adopt Meta's name for it, is seen as significant. And you're going to have a presence there. Clearly, as Carl just said, you're going to have people you're paying millions of dollars to set your strategy.
Look, I think that when I speak to NVIDIA, Jensen Huang, when I speak to Brett Taylor, when I go through all, it's co-CEO of Salesforce, when I went through all yesterday, the different booths of Salesforce, I know this is probably not what you guys want to hear, but we're going to have a special 5-minute Meta piece. We're going to have to be in the Meta Mall. Yes, the three of us. That's how powerful this is, and it may replace a lot of what we see and hear about us. But we're going to have to be in every show is going to have to be in there for at least for a few minutes. It's that.
But do we have to spend like 10 minutes trying to high five each other? Can we move? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Can we move past this? You playing patty cake?
I got to tell you, it's.
Oh, here I go.
It's where people are going to be selling things because it's so easy to try clothes on and then click and buy. The Meta is going to be a place that we all go to buy or sign up for things. It's much more powerful than any other thing I've seen in terms of buy sign up, except for Amazon and Google.